The following is for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Saw the license plate.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
I want to make Homicide. You know you made it if you get that.
All right, welcome back, guys. Our playthrough of LA Noire. Let's move on.
You're
A Marriage Made in Heaven.
Then I'm Lana Turner, Jack.
So depending on how long this goes, we're going to do like a case-by-case basis.
This guy was willing to rat his own mother after I'd sweated him.
The last episode was just the singular case, and it was long enough, I think, to kind of fill the need and scratch that itch.
I don't want to be rude.
I'm not going to ask what you do.
Why is there no dialogue between him and his partner?
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Is he not showing up? Oh, there he is. Okay, I was about to leave without him. But anyway, we'll do this one case. I don't know how long it's going to be, and then if there's time for another one, we'll do another one. But this is going to be me kind of figuring it out. I was reading.
Looks like the DA is
Okay.
gonna press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. The new cases like this one start by reflecting on the case that we just completed, so the last one. Can I... Let's see. It looks like there's a staircase down there, so I could probably get there by foot. I know there's likely a method of... Is that it? Yeah, there's a police officer right out there. Okay. Can I jump over this? I'm wondering. Yeah, it doesn't really... yeah, he can't do it. There's a lot of limitations, I think, for this game, because it's not to be compared to, like, Grand Theft Auto. You can't just go anywhere and do whatever you want. There's a lot of limitations in that sense. Alright. This was super easy. I don't know why I had to make it more complicated. Ray's Cafe. Hey, that guy's also from Mad Men. I remember that.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
It's interesting how this case started out with us actually seeing what happened. Other cases weren't like that. Alright, what do we got? I don't think it was the driver. This must have been Lester's hat. Not exactly a clue. I know that there are a couple things in here that we need to look at. Specifically,
Phelps,
body there.
take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Okay, there's a few different things. Let's collect all the clues. Luckily, they're marked. Start with A.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Okay. So he tried not to hit him, but got scared and took off.
This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
dragged a while.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Damn, his eyes open. Close the eyes, man. That's weird. A body like that. Dear Mr. Pattison, it is the great pleasure.
Patterson has life insurance.
Acknowledge the receipt of your application and pre-approval has been granted to raise the weekly premium on your life insurance policy from $370 to $590. A plan insures your beneficiaries a sum of $60,000. Why is it written like that? Curtis Benson, interesting, or Curtis Benson rather. So he must have walked out as a suicide. Do you think? Hands are messed up. No ring.
We can notify next of kin.
So what was it? Married. Okay. I'll take that slip. It's amazing how much money $16,000 was back then. And now it's like, it's barely enough to live off just a couple months. Depending on where you live, I guess, in the United States.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
No kidding.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
That's a good point, too. So there's her. I wonder if there's any clues out here. Maybe something that got jostled loose.
I don't think so.
Find these bottles all over the place, and it makes you wonder, was he drinking out here in the alley?
Optimistic, Cole.
Oh, a newspaper. Oh, shit.
Knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Yeah. Damn. Coca-Cola bottle, maybe? I don't think there's anything else interesting here. It is curious that the game doesn't stop me from coming out this far, though. Which almost makes me wonder that there is something out here, but the music also changed, though. Or stopped entirely, I guess. Yeah. So I think that's it. It's the music plays a little bit when you're in the area. Okay. Talk to her in a minute. What is his name? God, what is his name?
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
From Mad Men? Oh, let's watch this.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
So this guy's obviously a nut job.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
God, okay, I gotta look it up.
Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
He is Paul Kinsey. That's who it was. All right.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Hey, this guy again.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
He's probably just gonna show up in all the bars. I think, wasn't there something else? Oh, there's something back here. An illegal poker
This
table.
is why everybody comes to Ray's.
This game was able to pull off a reflection in the mirror, and not even Cyberpunk 2077 could do that. Okay, I think... Yeah, we can't go in there. I think we got it all. Unless this guy has something to say. No, okay, let's go talk to the lady now.
She's all yours.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Looks kind of like Peggy Olsen.
What car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
So he got stabbed and then stumbled out into the
Your
road.
information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Do what I can.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
Already talked to them. Did he have something else to say? Ah,
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Does that mean, like, violence? Okay, let's go to the phone thing.
Please tell me what's going on.
I heard this is a triple homicide. Is that true?
Triple homicide?
All these cops.
Phelps, 1247.
Gotta be something big, right?
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective.
I had to turn the fan on real quick. I need to get a
Only one
breeze.
possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
All right, what do we got? Shelton first. This playthrough is like so casual and chill.
Lucky break getting a partial ID.
Really enjoyed that.
Cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff.
Right. Well, in a hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. It takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
You're not as dumb as you make yourself out to be, are you, Stefan?
I didn't know I was making myself out to be dumb.
All units, 211 in progress, 933 South Broadway. Any center unit able to handle identified.
I feel like with this playthrough, I don't have to be turned on. That's kind of nice. Like, not turned on sexually. I mean, like, I don't have to turn on a persona. I can just kind of, like, casually play. You guys can chill, listen to the dialogue, the voice work. Like, I don't have to do a lot of the work, which is nice. Just want to take it easy and play a game. You know what I mean?
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Sheldon.
How do I stop him without damaging my car?
Coward thinks he can run from everything.
Oh, he just like drifted. What the hell? Seriously, this guy would give Vin Diesel a run for his money. What the heck? Defying the law of gravity here.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Oh, trying to make sure I don't do city damage.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Come on.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Try not to hurt the other cars.
Get away.
I'm doing really well not damaging the city. Please don't mess that up for me.
All right, I give up.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about?
Show me your hands.
Want another commendation?
How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Sheldon?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Sheldon.
You can't be serious.
William Sheldon, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
I still need to go to Patterson, though. The case isn't over,
Leave the
right?
coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Why am I next to it? Yeah.
You become all heart at the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
Okay. Good. I'm glad we can do this because I know there's still more going on. That knife is definitely... They stabbed him, and that's why this... Jesus. They stabbed him, and that's why he stumbled out into the road. Shelton should have stopped. He's guilty for sure, and he needs to go down for that. But I don't think he would have been able to avoid hitting him. That's not the point.
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Nope, all good. I know that a lot of the places here in LA are real, but I want to actually go take a look and just see if there's any recognizable city blocks, like neighborhoods like this. Like if this blue house, is that like a real blue house? Or do they tear it down? Probably tore it down. Because this is, I wonder how far we are from downtown. We got to be pretty close. All things considered. But LA is pretty big, actually, so I don't know. Maybe. All right, what do we got?
Yes.
Oh.
Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
She doesn't seem to care. She's not tore up about it at all.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend.
Wow.
People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
I beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
I always wondered about the term "son of a bitch." Like that usually is meant to be as an insult. But like if you said like Marcanine, you're a son of a bitch, I'd be like, well, my mother wasn't exactly kind. But like I don't know how that's supposed to be an insult to me. You know what I mean? I don't really understand. Well, I guess maybe it's because like bitch used to be like a term for a dog. You're the son of a dog, and therefore that makes you a dog. Is that the idea? Is that what they're trying to say? I don't know. Seems weird, but whatever. Psycho.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
That's exactly right.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get him a stake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
Yes, I do.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
Yeah, but
I'm sure
knife.
You will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Can I, like, walk around the house a bit? I might do that. Are they gonna get mad? Do I get in trouble? I just want to see what happens. Probably not that. Not really a clue. If I walk around the house, they're like, okay, time to leave. And I'm all like, yeah, let me look at your rolling pins.
I doubt it.
Step right. Are we gonna come back here? Because that knife obviously, like, looks like it's missing. Circumstantial, though. Why are you making me look at the wooden spoons and all that trash? Like, what does that matter? I have to come back here, right? What is this gold thing? Or gold handle for? Probably doesn't want me to find any clues yet. Freaking bottles.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
The knife blood.
Just one detective from the corner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks.
Damn it. Why report to Central Morgue? Why not just tell me the results so I can bust these fools right now? Damn it. They plan to murder him and make it seem like an accident. Come on. I still don't understand the point of a lie and doubt. I think the remastered version of this game has some like actual interface differences. Visually it looks the same, which is probably why the PC version doesn't have any upgrades or doesn't have a remaster, but it makes you wonder. Oh god. It makes you wonder. Like I think they did good cop, bad cop were the only choices, so they got rid of one because I think lie and doubt are just like so similar. Like what is the difference? If anything, I almost don't know when to use lie, you know? Or is the outcome the same if you use lie and doubt? I don't know. Well, wait a minute. Maybe doubt...
So 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
Maybe doubt is when it's like, I don't have evidence, but I don't believe you. And lie is, I have evidence, and I don't believe you because of the evidence. That must be it. That has to be the case. I think that's got to be the situation.
Son, you're a couple of plates short of a full read.
Not on your life, Buster.
Okay.
That's that guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
We could put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
That was probably a part of it.
You lousy piece of shit!
What? What is your deal? Do we have a problem with this guy later? Why is he mad at us?
Watch it.
What? I didn't do anything, dude. I don't even know you. Jesus Christ. I wonder how many players found that knife. Because I feel like that knife was definitely tucked away, hard to find. I don't think many people would have found that. I'd be very surprised. And I didn't look it up. I promise you, I found that just by doing some good old-fashioned police work. This freaking guy. I almost want to arrest him for being a terrible driver. We're getting there. Nice. That's what it was. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Clean. That's right. That's right. If Paul Walker pulled those moves, he might still be driving today. Sorry. Too soon. Too soon. Too soon. Too soon. I was feeling like there wasn't really a lot of humor going on in this playthrough, and I took a stab in the dark, like at Mr. Patterson, and it just, like, it didn't land. I apologize. All due respect. Paul Walker. Paul Walker. It's a good thing his last name wasn't Paul Driver, right? All right, they're probably gone. I wouldn't expect them to still be here. They are out for sure. Holy crap, they're still here.
To the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna. Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand jury.
Nice of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning. how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
you
with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
Oh, shit. Damn, popped her right in the back. I mean, she was obviously evil, but like, you know, he's no saint either.
Holy Toledo. Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Damn. This stretch is where I should have got him. He's not a very good shot. I mean, he was with Lorna, I guess. I need a good stretch. Do we not have like a speed boost? Where do you think he's gonna... Oh, shit. Oh, God.
You stay back. I'll ice this one. I don't care.
Put the weapon down now.
Oh, lucky. Especially using a controller. Damn. Jesus Christ.
You look spooked, Phelps.
No shit.
I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Damn, son.
Duke Ellington on KTI.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth.
What about
Got some
Bukowski?
sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Bukowski gets nothing? I mean, I know I did all the work, but like... Correctly branch every question, every interview in a single story case. Nice. A marriage in heaven. All right, my friends. Well, there we go. That's a wrap on this episode of the playthrough. A Marriage Made in Heaven, rather, is complete. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, despite my comments about the late Paul Walker, show your love by hitting the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Any feedback for me, leave in the comments section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, take a look at the description box. There's links here that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can chat with me directly. I'm pretty active there. I don't really use social media that much, but the Discord is an active place. It's flourishing and thriving. There's a lot of new users that are participating, having come from YouTube, so you should be one too. But anyways, that's it for me. Take care of yourselves, be well, and hope to see you when we continue with more of our playthrough of LA Noire. Later.